So today I am attempting to bleach my own roots. As you can see, there's been a lot of growth since quarantine started, and I don't want to go to a salon right now. So I'm gonna try and get my roots to a level 9. We'll see what happens. I'll be happy if I can get them 2 shades down to an 8. Let's see, anything else? This is gonna be an adventure. I'm excited for you guys to come along with me. I've switched into my hair coloring shirt. It's just a big white t-shirt that I bought specifically for the purpose of ruining it when I'm doing my hair. So this is that. I recommend doing something like that because bleach can really damage your clothes. And as you might be able to see, I also put my mirror where I can see it, so that when I'm doing the back of my head, I can see what I'm doing instead of being completely blindsided and then surprised at what happens. And if you notice me looking over here, that's just because that's where my big mirror is, and I can sort of do my hair through the viewfinder, but not really. So first thing that I'm gonna do is brush out my hair. You wanna make sure that you don't have any tangles or anything in your hair before you bleach it, because the bleach will apply unevenly to the tangled areas. And especially for someone like me whose hair is quite fine, it's important to get all of those tangles out. Man, my roots look super dark in this lighting. I promise that they're not, or maybe I hope that they're not. But the lighting in here is kind of weird. It does not give me confidence in this endeavor. I was already considering getting a pixie cut anyway, so if this goes really horribly, I won't be too upset about it. And I figure if it goes well, then I can save a couple $100 every few months. So either way I win, I think.
Please don't use Squidward.
Now that the hair is all brushed out, I'm going to section it off. If you have really thick hair, you should probably do around 6 sections. For me, my hair, again, is pretty fine, so I'm gonna do 4. And the first section should be just down the center, like a center part. That's a terrible center part. I messed that up. We're doing good. This is fun. And then you want to do 1 on each side right above the ear. Okay, so now that we have these really lovely clips in, the first thing that I'm going to do is a little bit of a patch test on the roots over here, just to see what happens. If it goes really horribly, we can abort the mission without anything super terrible happening, because it'll be covered by the rest of my hair. And if it's great, that'll give me some confidence moving forward. With bleach, you have to go really, really slowly and take really small sections for the best results, or so I'm told. And so for the patch test, I'm going to do a really, really tiny piece and see what happens to it. Gloves. We have L'Oreal Super Blue Cream Oil Lightener. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, but where are the directions? Oh! Okay, that's cute. It's a whole little kit. So these are, oh, was I totally wrong? I was totally wrong. Okay, we're learning stuff. This is fun. So basically the deal here is that these are L'Oreal Super Blue powder lightener packets. I thought what they were was a version of L'Oreal Super Blue that's a cream consistency, but I guess they're not. And you're only supposed to use it with L'Oreal Super Blue Cream Oil Lightener, which is this. Now, I'm going to admit that this makes me a little bit nervous. We're gonna pause just for a second and see what's up with this, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I think I understand what's going on now. You are supposed to mix it with developer. The irritating thing about this product is that the instructions are on the inside of the box. You ever have one of those moments where you think of the phrase, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry? Because that's this. My understanding is that when everything is combined, it should be the consistency of like cake batter or Greek yogurt or something like that. This is runny, but I think that's why I have to add the oil in. So right now it looks like that. I don't know if you can really see it, which I think is pretty good. I'm gonna add in this Ion Color Brilliance Absolute Perfection Booster, which is supposed to help protect the hair from breakage. My understanding is that you should start in the back of your head and then move forward, and you should start at the bottom and then move up so that the bleach is layering on top of the bleach instead of on top of like normal hair, so that you have more control. And that you should take fine diagonal sections and then really saturate the hair. And from what I've gathered from all of the videos I've watched, this is the most important thing, is to make sure that the hair is completely saturated in the bleach. I don't know if you can see that, but it does look like it's lightening. It's already getting kind of goldeny. So I'm going to wash that out and then start applying the bleach to the rest of my hair. Alright, I'm gonna go enlist my boyfriend's help just so he can tell me if everything is even back there. This entire setup is not exactly ideal. So this is not nearly the like cute, perfect application I had in my head that I was sort of just expecting that I would be able to do because I watched some videos. But I'm hoping, at least because I know what some of the pitfalls are, I can avoid them. Maybe. You're supposed to kind of move it around in your hands. I know you're not supposed to like kind of lather it as if it was shampoo. Bleach does not lather. I learned something. It's been in 20 minutes. And the top, as you can maybe see, I don't know if you can really see in the light, is getting lighter. So what I'm gonna do is just take a wet paper towel and wipe off a little bit to see kind of where we are. And it seems like we're at kind of that yellow-orange stage, which is not a bad place to be after only 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put that bleach back on there and leave it for another 20.
Yeah. Yeah, Christina, you left your camera rolling. Yeah.
This is where my hair is now post-bleaching, pre-toning. So in terms of the color, obviously I have a lot of kind of orangey, yellowy tones, which is to be expected. That's kind of what happens when you bleach. I was hoping I could get it a little bit lighter with more kind of inside of a banana yellowy tones as opposed to orangey tones. But I'm hoping with a toner that has blue and violet pigments, it'll get the orangey yellowy colors out. It's just hair, so however it comes out is how it'll come out. But I think it's pretty even, and for a first time, like not really knowing what I'm doing at all, it's not that bad. So I'm gonna wait 10 minutes, wash this out, do a protein treatment, and then I'll be back to tone the hair and we'll see how that goes. Since the last update, I did a treatment, I toned, and now I have Olaplex in my hair. I just wanted to show you guys how everything turned out. It's still very orangey gold at the top, so I think I did need a darker toner, but all things considered, I don't hate it. I know that it's definitely not like technically good, but I do think that it's kind of like fun. It looks kind of like punky and DIY. I don't think I'm gonna keep it, but it's a start. I don't really know why I make these. I never upload them, so nobody ever sees them, but I guess I like talking to myself. First, let's do this. I'll show you the state of my hair now, if I can. So as you can see, the top is a bit gold and a bit dark. And it's not super noticeable, but it bugs me. And I want to blend it a little bit better with the rest of the hair, so I'm going to do another bleach on it. And then tone it, and hopefully that will get it down to the level that the rest of the hair is. So it's been on for 10 minutes and already it's looking pretty light. It's kind of getting to that inside of a banana color. I'm gonna leave it a bit longer because I know it looks a lot lighter with the bleach on than it will with the bleach off, but it's lifting really nicely. I've lost a little bit of hair, not that much. I think more will probably come out when I dry it and then brush it, but that's to be expected with how light I've gone. Wanted to show you. So there's still a little bit of gold in there, but it should tone pretty nicely, I think. Okay, so final update on how much hair I've lost. It's this much, which isn't great, but also for the state of my hair and how much I've bleached it, it's not terrible. It's about how much I would lose if I hadn't brushed my hair in a couple days, and then brushed it out. But as you can see, the top is much lighter, and the toner took pretty well. So I'll check back in when it's dry. It turned out really nice, really silvery, pretty even, at least in the front. I can't see the back, but I think the back looks okay too. My roots are the same color as the rest of the hair now. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased.